The first generation Apple Pencil has been around for a while, having launched alongside the iPad Pro, and it's even compatible with the 10th generation base model iPad. Today we'll find out what to remember when buying the Apple Pencil and how it works. Should you buy the Apple Pencil? What to look out for when buying an Apple Pencil? Stay tuned to find out all the important unanswered questions we need answered. First up, do the results vary on where a buyer shops? An adapter is needed to connect the Lightning Apple Pencil to the USB-C iPad. The first generation Apple Pencil comes with an adapter in some boxed editions, although outcomes depend on where customers shops and which products listings they choose. Because of this, customers must select the first generation Apple Pencil that best suits their requirements. This means that there are 3 distinct boxed variants of Apple Pencils. Adding to the already complex assortment of iPads and accessories, the basic iPad model has used the same general aesthetic and functionality for years. It was designed to be the most affordable iPad a customer could purchase, and in the opinion of several customers, the best value tablet available, despite the low initial price of $326, which it maintained for years. It continued to add functionality. Every subsequent model included support for the first generation Apple Pencil after the 6th generation iPad became the first basic model to do so. Next up, will an adapter be included in the Apple Pencil? However, the most recent 10th generation had a complete makeover and gained a new USB-C connector, seemingly eliminating support for the original Apple Pencil. Instead, it was made known that the latest base model iPad would work with the Apple Pencil from the first generation but would require an adapter. The USB-C to Apple Pencil converter was included in the packaging of the new pencils, even though Apple has received harsh criticism for using adapters instead of direct connectivity. The adapter comes packaged with every first generation Apple Pencil sold by Apple, but shopping from independent sellers can be a little more challenging. These big box and online retailers are selling 2 identical first generation Apple Pencil models because they still have a backstock sans the latest adapter. Next off, what to look out for when buying an Apple Pencil? There is no need to fear if customers purchase an Apple Pencil from Apple because all first generation devices come with the USB-C to Apple Pencil converter. However, Apple and other merchants have encountered lengthy shipping and order pickup periods for this new model. For instance, Best Buy's website has the first generation Apple Pencil with the associated converter, but that model is presently out of stock. In contrast, the original first generation Apple Pencil without the adapter can be delivered in metro areas the same day and to other sites the following 2 days. There are 2 different model numbers for these boxed variations of the original Apple Pencil, according to the product pages at Best Buy. Model MQL-Y3AM/A of the new Apple Pencil with the USB to Apple Pencil adapter is available at the electronics merchant. Model number MK0C2AM/A refers to the previous design sans the USB-C to Apple Pencil adapter. It is okay to be concerned about whatever model of the first generation Apple Pencil consumers are buying if they are not utilizing the 10th generation iPad. But iPad 10 users must pick up an Apple Pencil that comes with the USB-C to Apple Pencil converter, especially those who buy one from a third-party source. Next up, how does the Apple Pencil work? The iPad's pen-enabled Surface and the Apple Pencil function together. They take measurements and gather information about position, pressure, and orientation, tilt, which are combined to create the pen output. The iPad's pen-enabled Surface tracks the movement of the Apple Pencil. The iPad's character was explicitly designed to allow input from both hands and styluses. Other Apple products like iPhones and Macs lack these dual input displays, making them incompatible with the Apple Pencil. The Apple Pencil's pressure sensitivity is an essential feature. Depending on how firmly you press the stylus, it adjusts the width of the strokes. As a result, drawing feels more natural. To put it another way, the stylus comprises 2 electrodes whose capacitances are detected by the tablet's surface. The tablet then compares the capacitances to determine the Apple Pencil's orientation concerning the iPad's surface. Next off, does the Apple Pencil hover show additional options? A touchscreen stylus may often only provide inputs in 2 dimensions, along the X and Y axes, allowing users to doodle, write, draw, or navigate through a user interface. The screen and pencil must be in direct touch in this scenario. The Z axis, added by Apple Pencil Hover, allows for electromagnetic signal transmission between the Apple Pencil and the iPad Pro's screen, even if they're not in physical contact. Apple Pencil Hover will be especially useful for creative professionals and artists who use their iPad to sketch, draw, or create graphics. Observing where the marker is located in apps like Procreate, users can explain more precisely by viewing the screen without touching it. It is not brand new technology though. Samsung has long provided a feature akin to it called Air Actions on its Galaxy Note and Galaxy S Ultra smartphones when used with the S Pen stylus. However, in the case of the iPad Pro, outside drawing and illustrative apps can also benefit from the additional features. For instance, when a user draws the pencil close to the screen in Scribble, text fields increase and handwriting is converted to text much more quickly. Programs like Pixelmator have also added support for Hover. Next off, what else does Hover work on? In addition to using third-party apps, Hover is compatible with the iPad OS. This indicates that the feature can be used in apps like Notes and Safari and on the home screen. Users of the iPad Pro M2 can hover over links, buttons, and icons to see extra options appear. Hover will provide a sample of the brush on the screen in apps for drawing and sketching. On the M2 iPad Pro, the Hover feature is set on by default. However, it can be disabled in settings by selecting Apple Pencil and turning off Show Effects. Users can also choose in settings to allow double tap only with Pencil Hover, to restrict double tapping to times when the Apple Pencil is in the hover position. Next up, what are the differences between Apple Pencil 1 and 2? The Apple Pencil is available in two variants, the first of which was released in 2015 and the second of which was published in 2018. Despite having different designs and charging methods, the two accomplish identical tasks. The compatibility of the two Apple Pencils with various devices is their main distinction. While the original Pencil is compatible with earlier iPads, the Apple Pencil 2 is compatible with newer iPads. Because it lacks a lightning port at the end, the second generation Pencil is more svelte, compact, and lightweight than the first. It's made to charge inductively through the iPad Pro, so to start charging, place it on the right side of the iPad in a flat area while holding the Apple Pencil firmly in place. Next off, should you buy the Apple Pencil? Before you start using it, you need to decide whether or not the Apple Pencil will be helpful to you beyond novelty. Apple claims that the Apple Pencil is ideal for taking thorough and attractive notes in a classroom setting, as one example of utilizing it to market the product. We gave it a try and ultimately concluded that it was more trouble than it was worth. When taking notes in a real classroom, you must be able to write down your thoughts as quickly as you can without pausing to read what you have just written. Making a vivid and comprehensive page of notes is also a pipe dream because the time it takes to swap colors is unrealistic. Digital artists make up the other significant marketing sector. Sadly, we could not test the Apple Pencil for this professionally. Still, we discovered that given enough time, it could do some simple sketches while a user is away from their primary computer. An iPad with an Apple Pencil will unlikely replace the professional digital art setup that most serious digital artists already have. However, in a pinch, using an Apple Pencil is preferable to using your finger to draw something. Next up, what if you're just a typical iPad user? The Apple Pencil undoubtedly has many applications and is widely regarded as a must-have Apple device. Although it might not appear suitable for the average user initially, this Apple device is a useful small tool in the right hands. So who believes purchasing an Apple Pencil is worthwhile? To find out, let's look at a few particular use situations. However, the Apple Pencil only offers a little for most iPad tasks. We discovered that utilizing an Apple Pencil while using more intricate professional apps like Korg Gadget can enhance the experience marginally. Still, it is primarily a matter of personal preference. We discovered that the Apple Pencil is essentially unneeded given its price because most apps are made to be used directly with fingers on the screen. Although in theory, the Apple Pencil is a brilliant idea and undoubtedly advances pen input, the average user doesn't require it. The Apple Pencil transforms the iPad from a high-end video gadget into a powerful productivity and educational tool. We support it because it allows users to discover new and exciting uses for their technology, but it might only be for some. Is the Apple Pencil worth buying? Which Apple Pencil works better, Pencil 1 or 2? Make sure to let us know your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching.